supplement, or it's really more of a nutritional tip of sorts. It's about red beet. It's about red beet juice or red beets, dark red beets, and it's a vegetable. And there's been a couple of products out there with this in it. Actually, Top Secret Nutrition puts it in a couple of their products. One of them is a pump igniter, and for a very good reason. It has been shown it's a dark red vegetable. First of all, it's an acquired taste because it tastes a little sweet, a little bit kind of weird in some ways, but it does actually tastes good. And it's been linked to things like better stamina and improved blood flow and lowering blood pressure. It's high in antioxidants. It also has some iron and vitamin A and B6 and vitamin C. It's also high in folic acid and potassium, magnesium, and iron. I think I said iron. It tends to increase blood flow. This particular vegetable has some properties to it that helps encourage blood flow. They've done some studies with it that show that it increases blood flow specifically to the brain, but it also opens up vessels in the body to help transport oxygen more freely, mostly because it's high in nitrates, which convert to nitrites through a bacteria in your mouth. And eventually, the theory is that it converts into nitric oxide. And of course, we all know nitric oxide great for working out because it increases blood flow, it opens up vessels, and it gives you a better pump in the gym. And so this may be one of the reasons why this particular vegetable, or this particular herb, if you want to call it, causes some of these things, and it has a great impact on workouts. As I said, nitrites tend to open blood vessels, and they tend to increase blood flow. Some things you want to, and which increases oxygen delivery. There's several studies that actually sort of go into talking about this and proving some of these things. But some of the things you may want to consider actually if you're using this, the only major concern that I see is if you have the propensity for getting kidney stones from from too much calcium in your diet or calcium formation, then you probably want to control the amount of red beetroot that you take, because it can elevate oxalate in the body, oxalate concentrations, which you may need to cut down on, which doctors usually suggest that you cut down on when you get kidney stones from increased calcium. So other than that, it is a wonderful supplement. You can take it by itself, I think, but it is in a few products. You don't need a lot of it, but it is in several products out there. Again, Top Secret being one of them. It's actually in their pump igniter and their cardio igniter. And you can actually taste it because when you mix it, it's red, and so that's the color of red beet. But I think red beetroot also comes in. There's a white version and a couple others. So that's the nutritional tip for the day. Red beetroot, a great addition to increasing performance in the gym and increasing pumps. Also good for dementia and good for lowering blood pressure. So hope that was helpful. This is Tad the Diet Coach saying stay positive, and I'll see you next time.